We are today at the house of Billy Cobham. We are very thankful for having us here. Billy, you're going to put the new album out that is called Palindrome this month, is that right?
Yes, the end of February.
Could you tell us something to that album?
Palindrome is the second volume of a 4-volume set that's a salute to my parents who passed away a couple of years ago. And some of the things that are on these records, like Fruit from the Loom, which was the first volume, and now Palindrome, were the favorites of my mom and dad. Then, of course, the palindrome being that, meaning that you can read things backwards and forwards, and they have either separate meanings but they do have meaning. In the case of a palindrome word, you actually can spell it from left to right, from right to left. On the Palindrome album, there's one piece called Saporkiviakopias, which is my English interpretation of how to pronounce this word in Finnish, which means soapstone vendor. But there's, and so that just is an indication of some of the pieces on the record being old pieces with that have been restored or brought up to specs as per what my most recent how would I say influences of late, and then they're brand new pieces as well, as in Saipo or Cancun Market. Let's see what else is there that's new. Isle of Skye. Those are pieces that I've never recorded before. The other pieces like Torpedo Flow, that's been there. Mirage has been there. 2 for Juan. These are pieces. Moon Germs I've done before. Alpha Waves I've done before. So it's a combination of both going forward and going backwards in time and bringing those things forward.
I of course heard very much to the album Fruit from the Loom. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
It I really couldn't find a kind of certain style that this album is. So you also are known for not playing in a certain style.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with your ideas for songs?
It's based on influences. You know, with Fruit or like with the album Traveler. All of the music that comes from Traveler was based around my experiences in Brazil when I was under contract a little bit to UNICEF, and I was working there. All that music was just based around what I've experienced, you know, from San Vicente, Santos primarily, Brasilia. I wrote pieces like Eggshells, which is on the Fruit from the Loom record, but was not recorded until that. There was one form of Eggshells still on my head, which was called What If, because of the lyrics that came on the Traveler album, and was sung by Carol Rowley. But primarily, it's how I reflect upon my experiences. My life experiences through life. I mean, this is how I write my material, and I call it the music of my mind.
Great. Same for the new album, I think.
Absolutely, it just runs right straight through from Spectrum all the way to now. It's always been about how reflecting on my life experiences through music. Okay. Oh. Perfect.